Hi, this is Elitom El-Amin, Breatharian, and right now I'm doing my long distance walk. Going up the coast of California from Los Angeles, and I'm going towards San Francisco. Now the walk is 415 miles. However, I've already been walking 4 miles. Now my friend Athena, she walked me 16 miles into the run, so I'm about 18 miles into the run right now. And I just took an hour break, chilling out, got on this bench and chilled out. But this is excellent. This is excellent weather. You can see the clouds. It looked like somebody painted them there. The weather is not too hot, not too cold. This is December in California, so this is California weather for you. But this is wonderful once again. The reason why I didn't videotape it earlier on the 4 miles, we was on Facebook Live, and a lot of people has been following us on there. And we did it 2.5 hours. So if you want on my friends list on Facebook, you can look at the walk. We've been talking all the way. So it was 2.5 hours just walking on this journey here. So right now it's about 2 o'clock, and in the month of December it gets dark here early, about 5, so I'm gonna walk till 5 o'clock. But right there, I'm gonna do way over 25 miles at least. That's like walking a marathon. So I'm at least gonna average that a day. Whoop, I can't walk now. You can see the traffic out here. But we're walking this wonderful walk, we're doing it. We're actually doing it. So if I'm like 18 miles in the run, and it was 415 miles all together, I'm already at like 300 and something miles to go. What, 390 or whatever, 90 something. So, I mean, all you got to do is stay constant. It's no rush. I'm taking my time. I got plenty of time. So this is good again. And each hour you walk, your body just starts changing and getting more healthy more and more as you go along. And this is so awesome that your break time is just as important as your walk. Like for me, I walk every day, so I walked 4 hours earlier, but I took an hour break to where I felt comfortable. And now it's time to walk again. So I'm gonna walk another 3 hours until nightfall, and depending on where I sleep at, I'll let you know then. This is awesome. So I'll videotape that also, whether if I pitch up my tent or I find a good place to camp at. Right now, today is kind of cloudy, so I do got my gloves with me because it got a little colder earlier. The wind kept hitting us, and the wind is blowing against me now. Now this is Balboa Avenue I'm at. Then I got to go here towards the Los Angeles mountains, but I googled the route, so it's doing pretty good out so far. But again, we're having a good day here. And as you can see, oh man, the wind, the lungs, your energy is flowing. See, the Breatharian journey, like I told people earlier, it's a health message. Why do I say that? If you get a group of people together, right, about 20 people, and you put them in a situation where they was enclosed somewhere and couldn't eat, the people who are more healthier are going to last longer. You understand that? So the more healthier you become, the more energy you have, and the longer you can go without food. Just to do this walk, you got to be healthy to do it. You can't even deny that. Like I said, right now I'm like 18 miles into the run. You know, just walking this. And I'm just going to keep on walking for 3 more hours. And then we're going to wake up the next day and do it again, and wake up the next day and do it again. You need some type of health, or the Breatharian journey will lead you into health. All you got to do is think about health. Now there was some girl crying, and this is sad. She's miserable and having all these health problems because she's trying to become a Breatharian. You don't try to become a Breatharian, you try to be healthy. That was the stupidest thing in my life to hear that. You going through all this misery trying to become a Breatharian. No, all you got to do is be healthy, and a Breatharian is a byproduct of your health, because you'll start realizing, man, I like that healthy feeling. And certain foods I put in my body, I don't want that there no more. I don't even want to cater to that thought. Because that is a thought process when you eating something or you're doing a habit, and every time you do it, you know how it's going to make you feel, even though you're doing it. Right there, there's something happening with your mental problem when you're putting yourself through that type of suffering. So you got to love this new feeling of being healthy. And like when we woke up this morning, we didn't break our routine. We woke up with the chanting, opening up the energy channels. This is before we even went on the walk. So we're having a great time once again, and I hope you love this video as we go along our way. Thank you. Have a good one. See you on the next clip. This is Elitom El-Amin, and I'm still on my walk. And there you can see that waterway they got coming down there. It's man-made, but it's dealing with some type of water plant. But it's still beautiful to see. You can see the mountains behind me. I'm at the foothills in California, and I'm going up north now to San Francisco. So we're about 20 miles in the run. So we at least is in the 300s now. And my body feels so good. I can feel it's kind of tighter, of course, but it feels wonderful. It's not tight if I was eating food. So when you eat food, you be real tired, thirsty, exhausted, because all that stuff trying to move. But when you got your body more loosened up and you work out every day, you already have some type of level of health. This is a piece of cake. In other words, I got a walker's high. That means you just want to keep on walking and walking and it feels good. And everything's still holding up, my backpack, the plant want to come with me. So we're doing real good and we're making real good time right now. This is awesome. That's a freeway. So you don't have to walk the freeway. There's a path that takes me, or a road that takes me right next to it. And then I'm gonna go off into this other direction. But we're heading up north though. And there's the beautiful mountains all behind me. So I'm walking next to the foothill mountains in California. Have a nice day and I love you. Let's go higher and higher. We're on our way to San Francisco. Wow, this is unbelievable. Just by walking, people are so nice. This man just left me a jacket and 2 bottles of water. He stopped right ahead of me, put it down and did like this and just drove off. But this is awesome, ain't it? This just shows the universe is user-friendly. And I don't even drink water, but I didn't bring none with me. But my mind and my body, since I did it all my life, is manifesting this. And look at this coat. Oh man, look at this. Look at this scarf he gave me. This is awesome, ain't it? And this is thick and high level. And it is getting kind of cool out here. Now if I want, there's good camping space right over there. I got my tent. Now I could camp here, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it further up and take advantage of the time. I'm gonna walk for about another hour or so, or a couple hours. But I can take my time, I got all day. But isn't this awesome? Look at that manifestation. This coat got a hood, it's thick too. But see, this shows too how generous people is, and I don't need to hoard this. When I go somewhere else, like as I'm traveling and I see somebody who need it, I'm going to give it to them. So that's how it works. The universe is energy exchange. So of course I got to throw this in. If you want to help with some donations, you can send it to my PayPal, Elitom@gmail.com. It's all about energy exchange. We helping each other. All right, thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Hi, this is Elitom El-Amin. And here I am on my walking campaign. And let me get this. And right now I'm about, let me get everything together here. 25 miles into the run. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm about 25 miles into the run. That's a marathon. So right now, I pulled off on the side of the road because it's going to be getting dark here within a half hour. I've been plotting the time, so I don't want to be walking while it's dark out there on the streets while it's busy. Always safety first, you know? And I am out there near a highway. So what I did was I pulled off the highway somewhere, not being seen. This beats getting a hotel or paying somebody to go to a campground. So I'm finding me a nice spot to camp for the night. I got everything I need. But this is what it's all about, being self-sufficient. And you can do things like this. You know, you got your body where it's your vehicle. It's also your house. Because the weather is pretty nice out here. It's cool out. You can see I'm all bundled up. Now, I am up here in the mountains, the Angeles Mountains too. So it do get a little colder. So I have to be really sensitive to that. But look what I manifested. Somebody drove past this good old soul and they got me this coat. And this is really expensive coat. It's real thick too and heavy. And they gave me I manifested a scarf to go along with it. They gave me a hat and some gloves and all this good stuff, a t-shirt. So this is awesome. And they gave me some things of water. So those of you who say, do you drink water? Well, it always manifests to me. Water is everywhere in the universe. But again, these things that I manifest to myself, you're taking somebody's dharma. You ain't got to say no and give it back. You get it so you can pass it on to somebody else who need it if you don't need it. Or if you do need it, you can use it, and after it's over, you don't have to hoard it. You can give it to somebody else because, you know, to carry this all around. But you remember I said I'm going up to Mount Shasta and it's real snowing up there? See, I'm really not dressed for that. So this coat works perfectly for Mount Shasta. So I think I'm going to keep it for a while as I go up north. And it ain't hard for me to carry either. So now I'm looking for a good place to set up my tent. Now you can see I'm off the road, so they can't see me off the road. But I'm here in this area. Look at this. There's an expressway over that way too, so I am in the area. Now when you camp, now let me give you some pointers. You don't want to be out in the open, you know, just in case somebody do come by to see you. So try to get you a place where you kind of hidden, you know, behind something. Just don't make yourself a marker right out there, you know, because you are out in the world and stuff like that. And there's all types of people. So this looks like a good place right here to camp, behind these trees. And I think I could throw my tent right here. And this is nice and good where nobody will see me. So let me go ahead and get this stuff off. It's been some nice walking. My body feels good. Now in California, it's 5 o'clock here. So I had a good day walking, but like I said, it gets dark early. So I at least want to get set up before it get dark. But then, see, when you walk these long distance walks, you ain't got to walk yourself to death. Like I said, I start at 8:30 in the morning and it's 5 in the afternoon. That's a good day of walking. So now I can spend the rest of my day meditating. You understand? Thinking, contemplating, letting your body heal itself. If you want some good healing, you do an all-day walk and then just sit out here in nature and see what happens. Your body will automatically heal itself. And if you do eat something light. Don't put nothing heavy on your system. You understand? This is what the Breatharian journey is about, to eat very little or none at all. And then when you evolve to these levels, because keep in mind, I've been on this path for 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no puppy in this, you understand? So I've been doing this a long time. So for somebody like me, I've been looking forward to these opportunities. That's why I took it. That's why I do it. I don't want to catch no bus to go up north to San Francisco. I'm going to use my own power to take my body to the edge on what it can do. You understand? Oh, this is looking awesome, ain't it? But that's the way you're going to open up your potential, by putting your body in these situations. You understand? Just like yoga. You don't want to overdo it because you can hurt yourself if you stretch yourself too far. But give yourself enough pressure where you can get a benefit out of it. But if you don't do enough pressure on yourself, you won't evolve either. You understand? So again, I found me a nice quiet spot to really camp out at. Now here I am with all my belongings. This is what I'm carrying. And like I said, I packed real good here. So I got my wrap to put on. And look at my sleeping bag. I mean, not my sleeping bag, my tent. This is real easy to pop up. And that's what we're gonna do. You wanted something easy to pop up. You don't want nothing real hard. Because like I said, we're off the grid right now. If you want to stay at home, stay at home. But this ain't at home. We off the grid. We going hard. We going full go. The more knowledge you have, the less you need on your back. So I got my tent here. We're gonna set up camp, and I get to really cruise here for this evening. And like I said, this is where your meditations be real high, where you to work the body all day. The blood is circulating. You know my vibration is high. Anybody's vibration will be higher than it was you doing this walk. And all you got to do is sit and rest into it for the evening, you know? So this is nice, easy pop-up here. Look at that. You want to get it good and fast, too. You ain't got time to be playing around. Like I said, we are camping off the grid here, so you don't know where this is at, what type of people is out here. Now, another thing to keep in mind when you're camping, you just don't throw your tent anywhere. See, sometime at night, the animals have trails that they walk, constantly at night. So you don't want to put your tent in the trail that animals are used to walking through. So kind of look at the landscape, and you'll probably see if you see animal tracks, don't put your tent in that area because they probably frequently go to that area, you understand. And another thing, if you know it's going to rain, you understand, don't put your tent low in a ravine or something so all the water will come down if it start raining. If you know it's going to rain or feel like it's going to rain, put your tent higher up so all the water won't come down on you. So these are things of the trick of the trade. We out here camping off the grid, off the road, you understand. So even on my bike trips, I do the same thing. Instead of, like I say, paying somebody just to sleep on the ground, and then when you're a breatharian, you don't sleep much, so what's the use of getting a hotel for? So we're gonna go ahead and set this up real fast. Like I said, I got a real easy tent here. Real easy to put together. That's what you want. Nice, easy, and fast. See, I hear some animals back here already. They behind me back at the trees. So even when you do sleep to the trees, you don't want to get too close to the trees either. You got to respect the animals in their territory. They've been living here first. You're just coming to visit, All right, let me see what's happening. Something's stuck here. Oh. Yeah, we're doing it, man. We're doing it. All right, we got that built up. Got that built up. All right, I should have had this up already. Half step. All right, there we go. Like I said, this is a real easy put up. It's just a 1.5 bar. And I got my house. Like I said, I've never been in this territory before. Hold up. All right, all you gotta do is put this pole in. All right, there you have it. house is up. There's the doorway right there. Oh man, I forgot where I put the other part at. Anyway, there's the tent. So now, throw my bag in there. I think I did make a mistake too, but it's all right. You know how you put the stakes into the ground? I either did one or two things. I left them, and if I did, that's okay. What we do is we find some sticks to be the stakes. Or I don't need the stakes at all. See, the main reason I got that tent, I could sleep in it just like that, you understand? All I want to do is be out of the wind, and I got something that's off of me. Now, this is a good season, too, because the mosquitoes ain't out. So that's good, so we ain't got to worry about them. But like I said, I manifested this scarf. I'm going to be nice and warm. And I don't even need the tent because the weather's good out here. I got enough to go off of right now. I got my new coat. Let me throw this in the tent. So I'm fully ready to go. But the main thing is, I told you I got this also. Let me show you this. It's feeling real good out here. I'm ready for some good Qigong now. And I'll wake y'all up in the morning too. Athena, she's going to be doing her, she's back in Sherman Oaks. She went back home. She had to go to work. But she's going to be doing the chanting again in the morning. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, this is the power of technology. Even though I ain't there, when she start to chant, and I could go ahead and put it on my, share it with the others, and then we could do some Qigong afterwards. And then I could take off on my walk. Now look at this, I don't even need a sleeping bag. This right here is a camping wrap. I don't even need a sleeping bag. It's nice and light. Keep me warm through the night. So we jamming. What else do we need? I got my house. I don't need no food. I don't need no water, even though somebody gave me some. This is child's playing it. But it's good. If you eat, you need to drink water. Always keep that in mind. Always keep yourself, as they use that word, hydrated. So don't put yourself in danger. But when you get to these levels, see, I feel water all in the atmosphere. Don't you feel it? See, your body's connected with this. But that's why this is a process. You have to recondition yourself. And the mucus is in your body to help you because you're eating. But when you don't eat that much or none at all, the mucus is gone and you don't feel that thirst feeling. Now, right now, if it was still daytime, you can see it's getting darker. I could keep on walking if I wanted to, but like I said, it's dangerous to walk at night on that road and stuff like this. So I already got my house set up, and I'm just going to chill out, sit down and contemplate on my next moves. But again, always put yourself to the test to really get your body to change and transform itself. It's not about not eating for long periods of time. I get people all the time, I'm fasting for 7 days. I'm doing it for this amount of time. How long would it take? How long would I let go? It ain't about that. It's about the consistency. Stay consistent, because that's the real test. Can you stay consistent fasting once a week, even when problems come up? See, that's where you get the novices from the professionals. See, when certain things come in life, and you still can maintain that frequency, you understand? Doing those things to keep your energy flowing, that's what gets you. Soon as something pop up to shake somebody out of their foundation, they quit doing what they're doing and they go back into that old rut again. And then that's when you start pointing the finger at other people. But you don't really point the finger when you still stand consistent. You understand? Because you know how to keep energy moving. That's what it's all about, energy movement. So again, this is a nice spot I found, ain't it? Look at my mind manifest. I got a whole playground out here. I'm all by myself. I ain't even need to go to a campground. Look at this. This is all free. People be like, how you gonna live? Don't you need money to live? No, I don't. No, I don't. That's why I'm a God. I manifest the stuff I need, and I can keep going like this forever. Did I say that? Yes, I did. We're back into our thing. And all this stuff, look, I just manifested me a coat. It's an expensive coat. That coat just now costs more than people's coats they got right now. You working for it. Somebody just said, here Elitom, so you can be safe at night. Here, God, you love me and I love you back. That's what's happening. So you got to start going into your full potential that's inside of you and stop chasing this materialism because it's already inside of you. But you just get the things you need. But you'd be surprised how happy you'd be when your mind ain't all over the place. You know, every time you try to own something and start owning you. Because you got to keep up with it and all that old mess. Right. Blaming other people for using you for it. Boy, this is awesome, ain't it? Look at this. It's all quiet. This is a sanctuary. This is right off the highway. The highway is right there. The average person just look at that. This is just the highway. I don't know where nature's at. Nature is right off the highway. Look at this. Let's walk around and see where we at. Look at these beautiful plants. Uh-oh. Let me walk around. Man. Look at this. I don't even need to go to a national park. This is the national park. All of this is happening right off the expressway. Wow. Boy, let's see what's happening back here. Look at all of this. I done found a gold mine, huh? I might have a Breatharian retreat here, huh? Yeah. Oh, man, look at this. Wow. We don't need to order no resorts and stuff. All we need to do is get a place like this and get together. I'll be happy to teach. Right, look at this. My temple, my holy temple. Look at the mountain. Look at the mountains right there. Look at that view. This don't cost no money. Look at that. National Geographic can't get that. See, you got to start appreciating the world you live in. Look at that sky and how it contrasts into there. That ain't no Photoshop. That's real. Look at that. Look how the trees come into it. Look at that. Wow. Look at the paintbrush of our imagination. Look at those mountains. Wow. So you got to be in awe to live this life. You know why people don't believe in immortality? Because they want to die. When you start loving this and want to stay, that's what start cycling your cells in another direction. That's what health is all about. You start loving life so much, it start loving you back. You can't even get sick if you love it. If you really got love in your heart, you won't even get sick. You don't hurt nothing that you love. Oh man, did I say that? Yep. When you really love something, see, I'm having a love affair right now. People are like, who you having a love affair with? Myself. Now there's some animals living in here. I hear them moving around. But that's their house though. Look at their house. You can't beat that. They ain't even got to pay rent. They ain't paying no mortgage. Man, you ought to be jealous. Look at that. And they see this view all the time. Oh, man. Wow. Look at this. Wow. I might go check that out tonight. Wow. This is awesome, ain't it? So in the morning when I wake up, I'm going to get up. Well, I'm going to be up all night anyway. But what I'm saying is, when I start to moving, I'm going to move as soon as the sun come up. We're going to get up out of here. We're going to hit the expressway up there again. You know, not the expressway, but you can walk on it. And then we're going to keep straight a couple more miles and make the left and keep heading up north. We rolling, man. We rolling. San Francisco, here we come. God Elitom coming up there to transform minds, shake foundations. Absolutely. High vibration. Yeah, I'm a high vibration. Somebody called me, what they say? Why you call yourself God? That's so egotistical and arrogant. No, it's not. How can a man who found out who he is be arrogant because he found out who he is? I'd rather be who I am than what you said I was. Right. That's the truth. Oh, man, look at this. You are God, too. We're creating. It's all about what you're creating. Look at that. Look at that beautiful picture. Don't you see that? Wow. Oh, man. And I'm seeing this. Front row seat. You don't even need a TV with this. I'm my own entertainment. Ain't I a good actor? Oh, man. Wow. Like I said, if y'all on my trip, if any of y'all on the run and y'all want to join me, you can. We got the Google, so all you got to do is say, Elitom, where you at? Somebody did contact me, too. And guess what? They said, can I join you, Elitom? Can I walk with you? I said, come on, where you at? Oh, I'm on the East Coast. What? Yeah, that's going to do a lot of good. Now, if he planning on catching a plane real quick, that's cool. Because I ain't got time to be waiting. You understand? But he just wanted to know was the opportunity available. We're going to hook up one day because, believe me, I ain't going to stop walking. You got legs, use them. You got arms, use them. You got hands, use them. Serious. People start appreciating something after they lose it. Don't get in that predicament. Use your stuff now. I remember my cousin said something real good to somebody. They could sing and they got this beautiful voice, right? And my cousin, he's like a drummer, so he got to carry the drums everywhere he go and stuff. But this is what he said to the dude who sang. He said, do you be singing a lot? He said, no, only if I get the opportunity. And my cousin said, what you mean the opportunity? You ain't even got to carry an instrument with you. Your body is the instrument. If I was you, I'd be singing on every opportunity I get. I'd be singing everywhere. Nobody even have to pay me to sing. I'd be walking down the street singing. I'd be singing at the campfires, at the clubs, at people's houses. I'd just be singing and singing and singing. Use your instrument, your gift of creation, which is you gave yourself. Oh, man, this is something, ain't it? It's just like what I'm doing. I love to talk, right? I could talk myself out of a wet paper bag. That's all I do is run my mouth. I talk so much. I talk myself. I give confidence to myself. You think I be talking to you like this? Be trapped in this mind and see what's going on. That's how it talks to me. They say, what you going to do now, God? Get up, God. That's what's going through my head. How we going to handle this situation, God? And I'll be like, let me see. Right, that's what's going through my head. So I ain't making this up. I'm just sharing with you how I think. But anyway, it's getting darker and darker now, you can tell. So I'm good and set up. Uh-oh, let me go check my tent. See, I got the tent door open. I don't know who probably ran up in there. See, I try to stay out of the animals' house, but they'll try to run up in your house too, so you got to be careful. I remember one of my buddies, he was camping, and he left out, and we was coming back. He seen a snake going, and I don't want to scare you. He seen a snake going into his tent. Needless to say, that was the last time he stopped camping up in that spot. But, so yeah, always keep your doors shut too. You know, you don't know what visitor might run in. When I was in Ohio, a frog ran into my tent. You know, we was cool, but I had to get him out of there. But anyway, it's getting darker and darker. I'm going to go in here and go into my tent and do some good meditation. This is a good meditation time. Man, the body got a good workout. My mind is clear. And you're out here in nature. And the cosmic energy don't stop. It's going to constantly keep raining on me all night. By the time I wake up in the morning, I'm going to be a whole nother person. I ain't even have to do nothing. Just living. That's all you got to do. See, we getting in the way. Just live and see what happens. Right. Appreciate this. Look at this. I can breathe. I ain't even got to do a breath work exercise. People say, show me a new pranayama. Just breathe. You breathing, ain't you? Just breathe. That's all you got to do. Enjoy the breath that you're breathing. Man, this is awesome, ain't it? So you can see it's getting darker and darker real quick. So yeah, let me go in there and I don't even want to use the word meditate. I'm just going to be in my mind traveling. Yeah, I am. All over the place. I could travel the world just from this location. But this is beautiful. I love you once again, and I hope you got a lot out of this. 2020 is coming up, and like I said, take your spiritual growth, your health, your life to a whole nother level that you never seen imaginable. See, this cosmic energy that's raining on us, even as, like people say, scientific term, nobody knows what it is. You understand? But what we do know is there's these forces that surround us. We're connected to them. And it ain't about knowing what it is, trying to name it. Allow it to use you. Open up, submit to it. And it can transform the body. It can make you healthy again. And it can give you thoughts and ideas you never thought possible. Just let go. Oh, man. It seems scary in the beginning, but once you get used to it, you have big confidence. And you can just keep on going and going and going. So I love you and have a good day. And talk to you in the morning. Peace out. Love you.